so we cooking greens. Normally you take greens and you take them off the long stem, and you kind of like fold them to pull them off the stem and cut them off. Then you take them and roll them up and cut them. And see, I'm gonna show you guys how we cut them because we washing them right now. But I'm gonna show y'all how we cut them up because right now she's just stacking them. Makes it a little bit easier to cut them when you stack them up. Right, Stephanie?
Yes. Makes it easier for you to roll it and then cut it. So you can do a bunch at a time. And then it's easier to clean once they're cut. Just roll it kind of like you're rolling a cigar or something. I don't know.
A cigar?
I don't know. I guess that's how they roll cigars. I would think. You just want to cut it in strips. And then the water is cold water, and I salted the water to help clean the dirt out of the greens. And I think we got way too many because this is 4 bundles.
But somebody said there was way too many, and somebody told me that they were wrong.
I don't know why I didn't think it was that
when I looked at you brought all them greens out there in the refrigerator, I was like, where is she finna cook? She finna feed the world.
I would if I could. Yeah,
did you put the lemon inside the water?
No.
Okay.
The lemon is there so that when I get ready to finish cleaning the kitchen, I can drop it in the garbage disposal.
Oh, okay.
So the garbage disposal can smell good. This sink is already full, packed with greens.
Yeah.
So, and there's still tons over there. So,
have we done soaking our greens? Y'all, this lady is crazy. You see how many greens that we had to wash and stuff?
Ooh, that's a lot of greens.
It's ridiculous.
Jeez.
Because she'd have bought all the greens in the world.
it was just 4 bundles.
They were big bundles. Look how massive the greens. I'm going to get down. Look at this. This is ridiculous.
And they're packed.
What are you doing?
I'm putting a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pot. I'm about to get the greens started. And what I'm going to do is add some onions in here. A little bit of the turkey meat from the smoked turkey necks. And then I'm going to start putting the greens in here and getting them to wilt down. Then I'm going to add all of the broth from these turkey necks, these smoked turkey necks that I put in the Instapot with some better than bouillon, some onions, some seasonings and stuff, and the meat has already fallen off the bone. So that's going to be like the kind of the pot liquor for the greens, kind of the base of the pot liquor for the greens. But first I'm going to do some onions, a little bit of turkey, smoked turkey to get it to wilt down, then add the broth, then add a little bit of water. I'm also going to add some peppers to it to give it a little bit of a kick and a little bit more flavor. And I got the Great Value brand because I like these, and they're cheaper, a whole lot cheaper.
The whole time he ate it, so must be hungry. And don't dance.
I've never seen you like dance that bad though. Me? No?
No, go ahead. No, go forth and do what you're doing.
Boy, could not find it. It's a 3-pack of golf balls. It is in my golf bag on the side zipper. There's actually a box with 2 other ones in it. It's not in my room. My golf bag not in my room.
Okay, so today I'm making cornbread from scratch. I needed to make some cornbread for our dressing, so I thought I would show you guys. And we have CJ, that's the cameraman, so please excuse him. Anyway, we're gonna start off with 4 cups of flour. I actually made a recipe where I doubled it because I knew that I needed a lot of cornbread. But we're starting out with 4 cups of flour. I'm sorry, not flour, cornmeal. What am I thinking? 4 cups of cornmeal. You don't put flour in cornbread. Hence the name cornmeal. And I hope you guys have been enjoying this video thus far. I actually was like, let me go ahead and give them a whole bunch of recipes. I normally do way more cooking than I did this year, but I couldn't actually do the cooking like I wanted to. So the little stuff that I could do, I did. And this wasn't anything where I had to lift anything or do too much, exert too much energy. So again, I'm putting in 4 cups of flour. CJ got 3 up. We need 4 cups of flour. Next, I'm going to be going and putting in 2 eggs. And these are large eggs. So 2 large eggs. If you have medium eggs or small eggs, I would go ahead and put in 3.
Look at those 2 ripe eggs. Oh, shell. Use the shell, mommy.
She just snatched it out, CJ.
You don't do that.
She did it.
Looks amazing. Yeah.
Is it great?
Sorry, that's what a
What a
good filmer
documentary.
does.
This is not a documentary.
This is a cooking documentary, mommy.
Why you ain't filming, Michaela?
Because you took it from me.
What you doing? What you doing, Michaela? Huh?
This is why.
The heck? She puts the camera.
I don't know what to do. And that stuff is big. A lot of that stuff is big. Like, it's
Michaela, get to mashing these sweet potatoes.
I have not been told It's to still yet. big stuff. Individual big stuff. The shell's not that big. And on the second half.
And I be like, I cringe every time she do it. I'm sorry, people.
White sugar, brown sugar.
Both things, both sugar.
You go off favorite recipe, she gonna be mad. She gonna swear it don't taste like. I got a box of it.
If you don't tell her, maybe she won't. Maybe it won't taste.
Okay, so now I'm adding 2 1/4 cup of milk to the cornbread mixture. I just thought I'd break in because CJ and his camera skills and his talking in the background, that's why I'm voiceovering some of the parts. But I did want to kind of give y'all the real, like, us cooking. But unfortunately, I couldn't be my own cameraman. So now I'm just stirring all of it together. This recipe is fairly simple to make. It's not like anything elaborate. You only need a few ingredients. And then as well, I added a little tiny bit of salt. If this is something that you're making and not making it to go into dressing, I would add maybe a teaspoon of salt. And then if you want it to be a little sweet, I will also add in maybe a teaspoon and a half of sugar. If you want it to be all like the Jiffy cornbread, I will add in maybe about 1/4 of a cup of sugar just to make it a sweet cornbread. The next step you would do is you would take a pan that you're gonna cook it in. You would put stick of butter in it, put it in the oven, let that melt, kind of swish it around the pan to coat the pan, and you'll put it in that mixture, mix it up. Then you gotta put it in the oven on 350 for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on how. Like this one took about 2 hours, but they came out like this, and that's cornbread. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Eggs. Oh, add the eggs right now.
You adding in 2 large eggs.
I'm adding 2 large eggs.
A half a cup of brown sugar. A half a cup of white sugar.
Half a cup of white sugar and a half a cup of brown sugar.
Why do I keep getting bombed?
And a cup of evaporated milk.
Evaporated milk.
This is half a cup, so do a cup of it. So that's 2 of those.
1 cup of evaporated milk.
Okay. You want this so fast?
I am.
Okay. And then you want, this is my own little tidbit we're going to add. We're going to add, let me do it because we're going to add just a little bit of sweetened condensed milk. And, shoot, I forgot to
I'm gonna edit this tonight, because tomorrow's my posting day anyway.
we're going to do, I'm not going to measure this,
What is this?
nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Half a teaspoon, maybe a little more.
Like a teaspoon?
A little bit over a teaspoon. A
A little
nutmeg.
bit over half a teaspoon of nutmeg.
Then I'm going to do some vanilla.
It's Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Who said it sounded coming?
Taylor.
I'll tell you when to stop pouring. Just pour slowly.
You slowly.
Slowly, Michaela.
Yeah.
That's good.
So how much was that? Like a
Eyeball of vanilla.
Extract. There's sweet potato on the back of your phone. We need melted butter.
Cameraman.
And now I'm like chopping and mashing it up. But we haven't added the melted butter yet.
We baked these potatoes first and then peeled the
I already said
skins.
that. It was in a different video and it
use
has
water because, I don't boil them because I don't like all that water in the potato.
We don't boil them because we don't like all the water in potatoes.
We can hear from over there.
TJ, don't come down here asking us something else crazy.
Are you gonna order the pizza or?
If I order that pizza, it's everybody gonna be able to get one piece.
Okay, everybody can drink some water to just like top it off.
either.
You can just top it off with a piece of water, like a bottle of water.
Shut up.
She was like, I've been topping it off with water. And they were like, he's starving. Oh, was I supposed to do this now? Beat her.
I need just a little bit more. Can we go back?
Melted butter.
One stick of melted butter.
I'm trying to be funny because we put
So,
Oh.
dig it size. Make sure you get the size. I had more. That's how you do. I just need to look. Make sure you get the size.
I got it.
It's like a whole potato right there.
I saw it in something. I can't tell you what I saw.
I think I'm a control freak.
Why?
Because I want to take over so badly. You heard me, Stephanie. I think I'm a control freak because I want to take over so badly. It's taking everything in me not to.
I need to see you take a little bit.
I Okay, a little bit more condensed milk. You gotta taste your stuff.
You gotta taste
You
yourself.
can't taste too much because it's got raw eggs in it.
If you don't taste
But
your
you
food,
can't take too much because it got raw eggs in it.
I mean,
A
we
little bit
can
more
hear
brown
her. She's
sugar.
right here.
Because the reason why I talk again is because sometimes when I go back and edit, I can barely hear the other person that's talking.
Yeah, it's just as bad when you keep saying, "Mommy, why you doing that?"
I just realized I called my pantry and not an attic.
A little bit more
I just found
vanilla.
these in the attic.
Oh yeah.
So do it now or not. Just a little bit more of everything, you know? Just a little bit more.
I was having it when I moved the camera up. I was having a proud mother moment.
I saw. I could tell that's what you were doing.
A little bit more sugar.
Just a little bit more of everything, you know? Just like that.
Okay. I don't know if you want to show this 34.
See, I put holes in it.
You gotta put holes in it, you know?
Oh, I don't know.
When she went to Epic.
Wait, say ran full speed?
CJ, what you doing?
Epic was so cool.
Crying.
When the class was
CJ, you okay?
Yeah. That little plant pond area.
It looks so familiar.
It seems so laid back. What is it, Auntie Stephanie?
The little specks.
Epic, yeah.
Why is she sitting there?
These pies we made. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're warm, they're cooling. Glorious pies. I can tell this is the last one because it's a little thinner, a little shallower. These are the pies that I made. I helped, I mixed